Right. Best reading voice, or not. Early forays into artificial consciousness were revolutionary, giving rise to a fully digital community and blurring the lines between the physical and virtual worlds. The success was so great that we grew complacent, believing that we had countless generations to innovate and explore. We were wrong. When the novel disease attacked our genetic code, we lost the ability to procreate. A cure eluded our brightest minds, and panic grew as the population aged and dwindled. In desperation, we expanded our digital storage, creating enough space to preserve our identities. But is this truly the existence we desire? Our focus now shifts to developing synthetic bodies and a positronic brain sophisticated enough for us to remain in the physical world. There we go. I wrote stuff. So we have the digital salvation. Lacking a medical solution, our best chance for survival lies in digitizing our population. We're gonna play Digimon within the identity repository. However, this stopgap solution and a plan is already in place. This is a stopgap solution, and a plan is already in place to develop synthetic bodies and a positronic brain of sufficient complexity. We estimate that we have enough time to complete the research with a focused effort. Using cutting-edge AI, our best experts have already drawn up the blueprints for robotic bodies, the first step to our synthetic salvation. Safa! Yeah, it gets even better when you put the car on it. Oh god, no. You just want to really murder me. Get rinsed by Granda. See, I'm more of a relaxed player. I like playing things I think sound funny rather than being like, this is meta. Like, I don't even know how to build my ships properly in this. I pick the weapons that I think look cool. They may well be totally useless, but they look bloody cool. I tend to go for autocannons. I mean, they sound cool. Autocannons does sound like... where are we? Oh, no. I don't like being there. I like being here or, like, around the edges. I get left alone more. Oh, no. No, no, no. Okay, right. Well... You know what you are going to do? Survey that. Survey that. Let's just get a bit of a round circle going around us. Why on earth are you... Oh, whatever. Whatever. You do you, science ship. You do you. Abandons a ship burner. It's a hard to make a ship that's not at least fine. Autocannons go... Brrr, yeah. 200 Corvette fleets, full autocannons. That does sound very orcish, doesn't it? Dark matter in your starting system? Yes, because we are... Nope, it's not from the origin. It's from this. Dark Consortium. So we are Imperials. We are militarist, fanatic materialist, technocracy, and Dark Consortium. Have you noticed I might be looking at science a bit, Carteza? Orc. Yeah, I want to play as orcs in this. That would be amazing. So, what do we go with now? Basic combat roles. I'm going to go with the cheapest. I'm literally just going to do the cheapest. Gets the cheapest one out of the way first. Makes sense in my brain. We'll go with gaining a bunch of unity. You're the Dark Mechanicum. Oh, God. I've made the Mechanicum by accident. Now, the logical thing would be look at all of these stuff, right? No, we're ignoring that. Artificial workforce. The reason being, this is to do with our origin. So we have the crisis that's going on at the moment where we can change the amount of funding that we put in towards it. So we can do a research focus, which increases engineering research by 20%. But we have minus 40% monthly energy credits. So it's going to hurt. There's nothing we can do. But we kind of need to do it because otherwise we die. You can take Bear away from the Warhammer, but it's always going to find him anyway. I like that. Yeah. You're not wrong. Must be what? Robotic technology. I am researching robotic technology. It's here. Shut up. You have to go for robots. You have no pop groove, as the kids would say. That's a big oof. Exactly. That is a very, very big oof. Okay, so we've started it off. Once we get to a certain point, it gives us another tech, I believe. So we're gonna let them do their thing. We'll wait for the. Oh, actually, no, we won't wait for the research station because that's actually a engineering one. So I'm gonna do that. The minions are not spawning. Fanatic, hello, how you doing? You're right, they're not spawning. Pop's declining. Yeah, you don't say. You do not say. This is going to be fun. Also means you probably want to colonize. You can't. I can't colonize until we've sorted this out. So look, it'll come up with continental worlds and it'll say uninhabitable. Once we've researched, like once we've looked into them, it's a tundra world. So you need to sort the situation out in order to be able to colonize. Has to get the robotech far enough along for the robots to do the colonizing. Exactly. Yep. You can't just rush to get robots and then be like, we're fine, we can ignore it now because we've got robots. You have to do this. Which is fine. I don't mind that. Oh, you're telling me there's a governor on this planet though already, isn't there? Yeah, so there's not much I can do. We've got an idle leader. I can't do anything about it. It's just androids, I assume. It's early tech. You get bonuses to get the tech. Don't forget to turn on academic privilege. What's academic privilege? Is that a thing? Species living standard. Is this something I've missed when I've been testing it? Have to go to species. Right, okay, we go species. Set rights. Living standards. So, Cartesi, you know I was saying I had 5k science. I never activated this. Okay. They could have had more. Could have 5. Exactly. I could have 5.5. That would have been the dream. Would have been the dream. We would have been there. We're ignoring that because it's challenging. There's no point in wasting our time just yet. We'll go back to it. Might also want to prioritize researchers. How do I do that? See, this is what I mean. I like playing this game by looking at the things that are cool. A lot of the stuff that goes on in the background, I ignore. And then people are like, why haven't you got this? I'm like, wait, what's that? Is it a big laser? No. Well, then I wouldn't have paid attention to it. It's expensive. Moves pops away from research jobs. You need to get more consumer goods. You need to math it out if it's good or not. Oh, okay. Go planet, click research a job. It'll prioritize the job. Ah, okay. Sounds real orky. Yeah, I am. I think I'm a bit of an orc at heart. I mean, they're based off of football hooligans, aren't they? Like British football hooligans. So I kind of can't argue with that logic. That I would be a bit orky. Makes sense. Not saying that I am a football hooligan because I don't watch football. So, okay, but I didn't know either. I mean, I know virtually nothing about this game, but we're in the same boat. That's fair enough. Ruler specialist. So, there. Done it. Orcnium tier. God, that would be terrifying. Could you imagine making the orcs into Necrons? Oh, God, that would be horrific. What should we go with first? I feel like Discovery is a good one. Orc return to Krork. I think that's going to happen. I think we're going to get a Krork. We're not going to get them en masse. I think we're going to get one, and I think I know. It's going to be Gazgul. He's going to go Krork because he keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and he's getting smarter as well. Like, obviously, he's not smart on the level of everything else, but he's smart for an orc. Like, very smart. Had to be a Krork siege terror to the point. Stepping into the palace, that would be amazing. I kind of feel like we're going to go with Discovery because Discovery does also boost science. Because it gives us better survey speed. It gives us more scientist capacity. Leaders, they gain more experience and researchers' upkeep is reduced. So I think Discovery is going to be our best first option. I think that's what we're going to do. I think the Necrons are trying to not go well. The process works well enough on humans, and some Necrons use it to make slaves. Some figured out if you use a human with a blank gene, a robot will be highly resistant to warp fuckery. Oh! Nice. That's quite cool. See, I think Necrons are probably my favorite. I think they are probably my favorite in 40k. We're going to go Discovery. And then we're going to go Society. No, it's not Society. It's Government now, isn't it? Oh, we can't do it. We need 16. Come on, give me. Thank you. Right. Now we can do we can build the mining stations. Did we skip a system? We skipped the system that's there. I just flew through it and started. Oh, God, this is starting so well, isn't it? They went from having the worst lore to the best, in my opinion. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I do like them. I should actually play I can't wait. I should actually play a tabletop game of them, shouldn't I? I can't murder you if they don't know you exist. I don't plan on being too big anyway. I kind of want to play a bit tall, I think. Like go habitats and stuff like that. And then put robots on them. We need meat bags for reasons that I will not go into yet. Because it will spoil stuff. But we are going to be doing some very horrible shit to people. I'm also going to upload this on YouTube. That'll be tomorrow.
Agenda ready.
Because I think that's when the embargo is for tomorrow. Hello, YouTube. Yes, hello, YouTube.
Something game changing.
Powered exoskeletons. Right, so we're going to go synthetic evolution. Because this is also just going to give us a bit of tech boost, which is going to be handy. You want to play dense? See, I kind of like the idea of building up a species that's like quite compact and really defensible, and then sort of rolling out and lamping the crap out of everything in the galaxy. So I'm thinking if we can find a couple of good choke points, we find a decent amount of planets, we're set up. I don't have to worry too much. How you doing? So, a Fallen Empire style. Well, funny you should say that. Do you know what's in the DLC, Ashura? Abandoned cargo pod. Okay, a discarded cargo pod was left by someone in the upper atmosphere of Tyoshan 3 long ago. It has somehow escaped the notice of other spacefarers, and its decaying orbit means it would have been lost in the gas giant's crushing atmosphere within another few years. When the crew of the ISS Sour Hardline unsealed the pod, they found a stash of alien jewelry made out of precious materials. You're so about that. Big try virtual for that. That's my next thing. My next thing is going to be trying virtual out, because it was very close between doing that or this, but I thought I wanted to do one of the new Origins. It made more sense to me to do one of the new Origins. So the next thing I'm going to do is be full machine, like Gestalt, and then aim for going digital. Oh God. Yeah, Ashura. So the new Crisis, do you want to know what the new Crisis is before I start digging into it? Out of interest, if people want to know, or if people want the surprise, let me know. You can play very small very well these days, attack other small empires instead of annex them, you puppet them. Remain small but get power. Yeah, you basically make everyone your vassal, didn't you, rather than taking their territory. Really want to do a virtual void dweller robot? Oh, that would be good. Yeah, that would be good, actually. So we can gain alloys, we can sell them, we can study their construction, which gives us society research. Now, society research, I'm not too fussed about right off the bat. Gaining the extra, it's only 100 alloys. That's not a massive amount. I feel like selling them or studying them is the best option in this instance. I think selling could be good because of the fact we're being hurt. And we're going to be hurt for a little while on energy production. So I feel like I should run away to avoid spoilers. I mean, to be fair, if you don't want me to say about it, just say it's fine. I won't tell you. And it's going to take a long time to get to it. It's a long way off. It's not something that's going to be like, oh, surprise, you can do this. It'll take a while. With going digital, are Matryoshka brains a thing now? What's a Matryoshka brain? Is that like the robo brains in Fallout? I'm going to sell them. Okay, right. So the new DLC has machine stuff, virtual and digital, new start options, looking good so far. But I have two questions. One, will it blend? Two, will it fill the deep gaping chasm in my heart? Yes and yes. There's a lot of stuff in it. Suddenly, the game's like, nah, he yaps too much. Activates all crisis. Yeah. What? Yeah, it's, in all honesty, it looks like a very, very good DLC. From what I've played around with. It's, yeah. I don't know if you looked at the nanocheck Ascension, but if I'm not mistaken, nanoshits have zero upkeep whatsoever. That's entirely, I haven't looked at it fully, but nanotech sounds quite cool. I've seen bits of nanotech because of this and because of the crisis stuff. not because I've looked at the nanotech. I've seen some of the weaponry you get and that, and it's like, excuse me. Yeah, we'll greet them because we want friends. A theoretical megastructure is a Dyson sphere. Oh, yes and no. Would you like the explanation? So I don't know, which movie, who needs naval capacity? Just spam infinite nanoships. Yeah, I can get behind that. That would be interesting. So who are you? You're head of research. Unity. Council agenda speed, because you're on the council. Yeah, commendable initiative. Go for it. We want to have, let's increase survey speed. Get a lurk. No problem, bud. No problem. You have a lurk. If you have no upkeep cost, then ever increasing. Yeah, that's true. Unless that might get fixed, because I can imagine that might just become too powerful. That might just be like a bit too much. I made a mistake. I can't go and expand. Because we missed this one. Go back. Just go back and survey that one so I can start expanding. Oh, God. So some of the devs saying they wouldn't be surprised if Nano Ascension would be banned in a lot of multiplayer games. I mean, I wouldn't ban it. Like, but then I kind of, if we do a community game, we do it in the sense of being like, no one kills each other. Like, we're all going to kind of work together a bit. Unless it does get to a point someone's got to declare war on someone, it's kind of unavoidable. But then we talk about it. Like, we try, the last couple that we've done, we have tried to do it sort of more cooperative than destroying each other. They still have upkeep costs. That's true, yeah. Primus, you're ruling, so you are you? Wait. Yeah, you are Spark of Genius because you are the leader. That is important. Head of research. Oh, there we go. We gained an extra one ship. Midi had to leave, so an AI took over his empire, then attacked me, so I had to put Midi down. They were sad times and dark days. We've got 12 months, and then we get artificial workforce, so we're on the right path. Excellent. Archaeological site. This is going to become very important to me. I need all the archaeological sites.
Something's out there off-grid.
Unless there's a way of generating artifacts without having archaeological sites. I want to murder next door. They're annoying me. I have a group of 9 people. I'm playing multiplayer tomorrow, and the only 2 rules are: please vassalize someone instead of killing them if you really need to, and no one can take the Scion origin. Fair enough. What's Scion do again? I've forgotten. Love's labors lost. Having decrypted the signal, Alia Casta was astonished to discover it was broadcasting in an archaic form of one of the main basilisca. I like the way I've named it and I can't even say it. Languages. Speaking in threes, in these thous and whenceforths, it appears to be reciting one of the lost works of Zed Havoc, a renowned Basilica playwright who lived some 600 years ago. It appears that the broadcasting device, a small, simple satellite dish protected by a small shelter, is the only non-natural structure on the planet. There's no hint as to who left it there or why, but by going by the wear and tear on evidence, it must have been there since shortly after the play was first written, long before Basiliscians learned the secret of space travel. We can only assume it was left there by an ancient visitors to Ilaria who took a liking to the play and decided to pay our species a strange and unexpected tribute. So Shakespeare, basically, yeah. The fallen empire will join you in wars and send you free. Oh, yes, I remember that one now. So we get monthly unity or we get bunch of unity? Bunch of unity. What is our capital situation? You have a lot of food. Could build a science building and make some more, move some farmers to work. We do have a decent chunk of food. You are correct. So we can go into here. Need to be careful on consumer goods. How much is the upkeep? All right, we'll still have positive on consumer goods. Science division. After that one, I want you to then go back over there, dude. So we can actually do what we need to do. Hello, Helen. How are you doing? Right. Tired? Been out today? And did you do anything nice, at least? Optimizing what job your partner is working, key to becoming a superpower. That's something I need to learn. I've not really ever messed around with that. Now trying to get some very child children settled. Good luck is all I can say to that. I hope you manage it. Went to a Viking festival. Now that sounds cool. Reenactors and stuff. Nice. Okay, robotic workers. Our research into robotic bodies is complete. We have converted the abandoned gene clinic facility into robot assembly plants, and the prototypes have been upgraded and deployed. While these rudimentary systems lack the processing power to house individual consciousness, they can replace some of our lost workforce. Through positronic uplink, those in the digital realm can add their knowledge and experience to the daily operation of these robots, improving their performance. At the same time, our AI systems have developed a design for advanced androids. Our aging engineers stand ready to get to work. So we've got so the next thing we need to do is, here we go. Artificial specialists. So we're now getting robots on the planet. Bizarre. Got a very nice bottle of underground mead. Had to settle them both last night. Oh shit, is he all right? I hope everything is okay. To break his finger. Oh, poor bugger. That's horrible because there's not much you can do. FTL impact. A massive crater on Myas 5-4 appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship exiting a hyperlane at a maximum velocity rammed the planet for reasons unknown roughly 10,000 years ago. The ISS Sour Hardline has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site reminiscent of a collapsed hyperparticulate field. But as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Sorry, to get robot text this early could be very strong. Right. See, Now, this is the thing where I kind of need to learn, don't I, about improving how I play with certain things. And then I can make it powerful. Let's finish forcing. Start by